So basically, Sakina on Hots because she always get on Hots when you tell her something that she believes to be true, and it probably not true. So she get on Hots. Basically, I went over there to ask her one question, and that one question turned into a tornado. Right? I said, "Yo, did I call you and say all the things I said to you that I just said I said?" And all she had to do was say, "Yes, you said that." And she's just got into explaining mode. She just wants to explain that she didn't believe what I said. And that's not what we asking you. I'm just trying to verify to the people that I called you and I said this, this, and this to you. She said, yes, I did. You feel me? That was basically it. Her whole guilty conscience. I don't know. Sakina goes into this fucking mode that I don't got the patience for. You feel me? I don't got the patience for. But Sakina is my friend, right? So when Sakina starts getting trolled with the Riri daughter troll, right? And it's her daughter, as my friend, and Sakina thinks it's Mr. Warner coming at her, I tell Sakina as my friend, like, yo, this is what happened with Trey's daughter. I told her the whole fucking story. She heard me the fuck out. And I didn't say Bam is the one trolling your daughter, but I say it's quite possible that she could be trolling your daughter to get you to argue with Mr. Warner. You're the one that's my friend. So I'm over here looking out for your best interest. I don't want you coming at people that is not really coming at you. And that's me being real. That's me being a friend to her. Because I didn't think Mr. Warner was trolling her under her daughter's page, but she really believed that shit. And as my friend, I hit my friend up and I told her what I knew. I said, yo, for sure, I know Ben was trolling Trey's daughter, right? And I don't know why motherfuckers acting like I haven't said this out loud a million times. You feel me? Now motherfuckers choose not to remember. I've been brought this to the light plenty of times. Plenty of times. To the point that when I spoke to Ben, I just John Frank, what you doing? Yo, everybody on Hots with me. They trying to I don't know what they trying to do. They know I'm not the fucking baby troll because they know that. They know that. I got them on audio admitting that and all of that. So I don't know where they coming from. But when it comes to you, Nunya, do you remember the time when we was looking for you? It was me, Rocky, Carla. It was me, Rocky, Carla, and a couple of other people, right? And this has to do with you. This is how we get up to the Bam is the baby troll. And I wish I could find the old video because me telling the story back then is way more authentic than me telling the story now because I don't really remember it. But I definitely told it. You remember me busting out Bam as being the baby troll under that situation? Because we was all on the phone call. There was only a certain amount of people on the call that knew a certain information. Then all of a sudden the information busts out, and then they went to Trey's chat with it was like a picture of I guess it was Riri, his daughter, but it was a picture of something else. It was a picture of you or who they thought you was. You know what I'm saying? And whoever they thought you was, they used that as the picture for the icon. And then for the name, they put Trey's daughter. I know it's a little foggy, but that's why I'm trying to refresh your memory because it's like these motherfuckers is out here trying to say that John did not accuse her of this and this never happened and I kept it to myself and why didn't you tell Trey and all that bullshit, right? That's funny. You know what I'm saying? And keep it real. I she got caught. She got caught. I laid it out back then. I ain't never changed my stance on that, and I've always maintained what I said. You feel me? Even when I was talking to Ben, I said, yo, Ben, there's things that we're not gonna agree to no matter what. And there's no point of relitigating that all over again. I already believe what I believe, and you gonna say what you say, and that's what it's gonna be. Like we could kick a dead horse and we could beat a dead horse, but what's the point? There's certain things that I've told Bam that she just says Bam never admitted to that, but I've told Bam about it. I told Bam, yo, you was the one from Trey's daughter. She said no, she wasn't, and we left it at that because it's like beating a dead horse. You ain't gonna change my mind, and she's not gonna admit to it. So where does that leave me? You know what I'm saying? So now we get to Sakina. Sakina arguing with Mr. Warner, and the Riri troll pops up. And as soon as I see a Riri troll, what am I going to think? Bam. You know what I'm saying? I don't got to be beefing with Bam, and I could be cool with Bam, but it's like, it is what it is. I'm not doing it. You feel me? So when I see the Riri troll and Sakina thinks it's Mr. Warner, and then Sakina is ready to come at Mr. Warner because she thinks she's coming at her daughter, I'm just like, hey, let me just give you this little bit of information and factor it in however you factor it in. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought as a friend, I'm doing a good friend thing by telling my friend, hey, it might not, no matter how much I like this lady, no matter how much you like this lady, maybe this might not be her. Don't you think it's possible somebody could be setting her up to get you out of fight? Just saying. And that wasn't me being malicious towards Bam or me trying to throw Bam under the bus. It was me trying to be a friend to Sakina. If I'm really a friend to somebody and I feel like, yo, people are trying to play you to come at that person, I'm going to tell you that. I'm going to tell you that. I'm going to be like, yo, this is what I think is going on. I think people are playing into y'all beef to make y'all really get into it. You know what I'm saying? That's it and that's all. So I told Sakina what I believe. I told her the story about the Trey story and all of that. She listened to me and she said, John, I don't believe it because, and she told me all her reasons why she didn't believe it. And we left it at that. The conversation was done. It was over. It was like, I did my part. I look at it like my friend part. I did my friend part by going to her and saying, hey, I don't think that's her. That was me doing my friend part to my friend. You feel me? And we left the conversation right there. It was done. It was over with. It was cool. It was done. Right? So, you know what I'm saying? That was the end of that. That was just the end of that. You know what I'm saying? Just like they not fighting hard enough statement. Yeah, you got it. And then I gotta go get my paper over there too. So look, now, so I go to Sakina, and I just wanted Sakina to verify that I told her this. And then she just went on a tangent on me because my whole thing is I know Sakina's mad long winded, and Sakina could take something that's 1 minute and turn it into 45 minutes. And I don't got the patience for that because I was finna go live. Even when I was finna go live, I was telling her, yo, I only need 3 minutes of your time. I just need you to come over here and just verify that I called you and I said all these things to you in regards to Bam. You feel me? That's it. She would have said, yeah, John said that. I would have continued on going with my narrative. You feel me? That's it. I was going to bring Bam on the panel and say, Bam, did I not tell you, yo, there's things we going to agree to, and this thing is just no point in bringing it up. That was the only way we was able to just be cool for a second by not bringing up things that we don't agree with. Because there's things I could say about Bam that I know she did that she would never admit to. So it's pointless. You know what I'm saying? Why argue with her over shit that we know that what the answer gonna be? And I wasn't even in the argument mood. I'm just like, it is what it is. It happens. Like, you know what I'm saying? But why do you tell everybody you spoke to Sakina on the phone? Because I did. I called Sakina on the phone and told her this. Because people like to take advantage of Sakina. You know what I'm saying? And Sakina is not all there all the time. So it's like, I don't like people to fucking jerk my friends around. That's it. If Mr. Warner was trolling her kid, then she should get at Mr. Warner for that. But if Mr. Warner's not trolling her fucking kid, then no, you should not get at Mr. Warner for that. And you see the temperature was getting more and more and more, more hot, more hot. I didn't want them to go at each other kids and shit like that. So I just told Sakina, like, hey, you should keep this in mind. You know what I'm saying? Keep in mind that somebody could be playing you. Somebody could be playing both sides of the fence just to get you to fight with this lady even more. And to me, that's what made fucking sense. Maybe she didn't want everybody. It don't matter. I don't know what she didn't want to know. Oh, you know what I felt? I didn't even get that from her. I just felt like Sakina's one of those people that's compulsive. She can't help it, but she gotta tell her side. When it's her shit and she wants you to stick to the script and stick to the questions, you could do that for her, but she can't do that for you because she's too riled up right now. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, when she hears my live, she'll just respond to it later on and see that it wasn't not nothing. You know what I'm saying? I didn't say that. she was accusing Bam or she came down on Bam. If anything, I told this story before and I said it in subliminal. I'm like, what do you want me to tell Sakina? Like, I talk to them, I tell them my side, they tell me their side, and that's it. My hands is tied. Like, we leave it at that. I don't fight with her to make her believe what I believe. I said it once and I left it alone. Simple. And I'm thinking that if that's your friend and you fuck with them, that's what you should do. You're supposed to tell them, hey, I think this person playing you, or I think you could be getting played. It's quite possible. Just keep your eyes open. So if I'm the bad guy for just telling her keep our eyes open because I know this person is this baby troll, then shit, I'm a bad guy. You feel? I rock that one. I rock that one. So maybe that's why she. I don't know why she acts. I think she's just on hot. She's just on hot. You know what I'm saying? She didn't say nothing bad about Bam. She actually defended Bam. She tried to convince me that no, it is Mr. Warner. And I heard her out. I gave her the same respect she gave me, even if I didn't agree with what she was saying or I didn't see no logic in it. I still gave her the benefit of the doubt because she gave me the benefit of the doubt. That's it. That's just doing my front part. That's it. Now, when it comes to Bam and LTG saying that shit that she was saying about Bam, I ain't never told LTG that Bam admitted to it. If Bam admitted to it, then it would be a different conversation right now. I would be here saying Bam admitted to it instead of saying I know this for a fact. I would say and Bam admitted to it on top of that. Period. You feel me? So LTG throwing that in the mix and getting Bam all riled up. And then LTG gonna say at the end, well, he said something of the sort like that. This is what happens when you have comprehension issues. If you have a comprehension issue, of course you're gonna comprehend me saying something that I never said. And if you think I said it, point me to the timestamp where I said it at. And I'll point you to the timestamp at the end where she says, he said something of the sort. After in the beginning, she was pushing the whole, he said this and Bam admitted to it. You know what I'm saying? It's bad reporting. It's bad reporting on all sides. This must be purely for entertainment because clearly this ain't serious enough to be taken seriously. It's entertainment because what they gonna do to me? They do nothing. You think I'm gonna protect the baby troll? The fuck? I remember when Faith came outside explaining Bam got the pic that the Riri troll account used. See, I didn't even know that. And honestly, they like why you didn't bring it up. The same reason why I didn't bring it up before when I was talking with her, because it's like, what's the point? It's gonna lead to an argument. She's gonna lie and say she didn't do it. It's not gonna make me think that she didn't do it. I'm not gonna change my mind on that one. I'm not attaching her to every fucking troll. I'm only attaching her to the one I know. And if there wasn't a bunch of copycat killers, then it'd be easy to say, yo, you're all of them. You're fucking all of them. You know what I'm saying? But there's so many copycat killers that I can't just do that. Y'all do what y'all want. And then when Mr. Warner was saying in the background, he even told Sakina in the back that it was Bam and KPR. I never wrote KPR's name. That's why I was denying that. I did say it was Bam. I did, cause just shit. What the fuck you want me to change my answer when that's the truth? Like what the fuck? You feel me? So, but when she was saying he even wrote it in the chat, he said Bam and KP. I never wrote KPR's name, so I said you lying. If you actually seen what I wrote, you would have never put KPR's name in it. You feel me? And then I even said it to Sakina, like I'm not even trying to start arguments with her. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even trying to start no fight with her over this. But obviously, writing it to certain people, some people is gonna put it out, even if LTG put it out. It don't matter. You know what I'm saying? I know eventually LTG gonna put it out. But my whole thing is, you think it matters to me? I'm not protecting no baby troll. It's the topic at hand. If Sakina's daughter wasn't getting trolled by a baby troll that said Riri in it, it wouldn't even prompt me to go to call Sakina and say, hey, I think they trying to get you to fight against Mr. Warner. Like, I get what she's doing to you in the obvious. That's the obvious. But this extra shit, I don't think she's doing all that shit to you, bro. That's all. Of Trey's daughter, the regular YouTube fishing. Yeah, but my whole thing is, oh, fuck. And they trying to find something. Hold on, let me go get some. You wrote up the other one? Motherfuckers is crazy. And then on top of that, I got them on their own voices saying that they know I'm not the baby troll. So where are they coming from? And then Varney, dumbass, gonna come in at the end of the line with no comprehension at all. Have you learned how to read yet, Varney? I think not, right? No wonder you come up there be so fucking confused. I'm just gonna say John's the baby troll because I don't have a fucking brain cell in my brain. I don't know what else to think, so I'm just gonna say it's John because I don't like him right now. Um, and that's it. He's a fucking weirdo, Vonnie. Weirdo. All right, so let me start right here. I got one timestamp that I gotta check out. I don't got time for it, but it says I said to Sakina, this person. I said to Sakina, this person was this baby troll, and they could be getting you up to fight with Mr. One. All right, that's one of my talking points I wrote. I already talked about that. Another one is I've been said this out loud. I put Nunya's name right next to it to see if she remembers. You feel me? I never said Bam admitted to it because Bam never admitted to it. If Bam admitted to it, that's what I would be saying. Then these people said they put me in a hole. I want to know what hole did they put me in. And then also, they trying to say that my people was the only people left on the list. That is not true. That is not true. Drop was on the list. Carla was on the list. Mad at y'all peoples was on the list. But the ones I was closer to, it was mad at y'all peoples. My people were automatically going to be last. Because guess what? I wasn't going to accuse my people. If I got 10 people and nowhere in my mind, I think it's not at all. They're going to be the last 10 people I accuse. And then Mr. Warner's going to try to say something confusing like, yeah, when we got up to his people, Bums is an acquaintance. Bums wasn't really in like that. So Bums was in the beginning or somewhere towards the middle. She was nowhere close to the final cut, to the final number of people. And when we got to the final number of people, it was all the people that Mr. Warner fucks with that was still on the list. That's a fact. Feel me? So when these motherfuckers is up there and Gears dumbass trying to spin it like it's only my people that was left on the list, I'm like the nerve of these motherfuckers. We have the list. You could go check it for yourself. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to. And what makes you think I'm going to accuse my people? I was accusing my people last because I knew for a fact that they had nothing to do with it. QST don't do shit like that. Amber don't do shit like that. Fucking all of them, Glib, Jola, y'all niggas start naming all the names. Y'all really digging deep to try to when y'all know it has nothing to do with me or my people. Facts. Now, yesterday I said, fucking UP makes a compelling point against Mr. Warner, and these motherfuckers, oh, she's blaming Mr. Warner. I still don't think it's her. Because if I thought it was her, I would just fucking blame her straight up. Straight up. That's all. If I thought it was her, I wouldn't be telling Sakina, hey, that's that's not Mr. Warner trolling under your daughter's. Sakina thinks Mr. Warner is the Riri troll under her daughter's shit. I'm saying nah. In the background. In the background where nobody knows, where it don't count, where you don't get credit for it, where you don't have like you know what I'm saying? I'm doing right. Even when I'm not fucking with you. I'm still doing right. And I was really doing right by Sakina. Because I didn't want to see Sakina fighting with somebody for a reason that wasn't there if that was the case. You know what I'm saying? That's it in that soul. But y'all want to make me such a treacherous person. If I was a treacherous person, I'd have been like, yeah, maybe it is her. That's all you got to say to her, right? That's all I got to say is, yeah, maybe, and go along with what she believes and be like, you know what? There's something to that. You know what? I didn't gas my friend. I didn't gaslight her to go after Mr. Warner, but that's what y'all choose to believe, right? Facts. Yeah. I put Bums wasn't even last. She was in the middle or the beginning. Only my people was left. Lies. Tell her to swear on her grandkids. Oh, she lied about that already. The dead person with the wrench. Listen, When Gear said the shit with the dead person, don't be mad at me for checking all possibilities. Listen, if we doing some investigating shit, right? If I don't check every nook and cranny, did I check well? Did I do a good job? So if I assume one of my peoples was dead and they still had a wrench, and I didn't know, and I never took their wrench, I didn't know when they died. Somebody told me they died. You know what I'm saying? I'm just putting everything together. But the fact that y'all can't give me the benefit of the doubt and you think I'm just making up some story, I'm trying to figure out who the fuck the baby troll is. No matter how stupid the fucking thing is. I'm looking at all nooks and crannies, high and low. If it was stupid, it was stupid. But it goes to show you how much I tried and how much time in my head I put into it. I'm trying to think of every which way. So, because he couldn't figure it the fuck out either. You know what I'm saying? Oh, hey. And when I told him the shit about somebody blocking me and the same shit I told LTG yesterday, he didn't act like that was a stupid idea. He's like, yo, maybe it's possible. So I don't know why the fuck he acts today like you see how people are. People is funny style. John, believe the baby trollers ban White House. Steve was so hard. Yeah, but listen, how can this is my thing. And this is why I asked them. This is why I asked LTG yesterday. If you think it's banned, do you think Bam is all the baby trolls? Or do you think that some of the baby trolls are different? And then what the people are saying, even watching other people on other panels, they saying they think the baby troll is not the same person, basically. You know what I'm saying? That's it. It's not the same person. So if it's not the same person, then it's copycat killers. But if y'all believe it's all the same person, then what I said on LTG's panel is if she didn't use the R3, I probably wouldn't even be like, you know what I'm saying? It's not my fault they use the R3, and that's the same thing all the other trolls use. So it's like, even if you wanted to be a copycat killer, you copied them. So if you get their blame for the shit they did, you shouldn't have copied them. You should have made a different name. You wanted to go with the R3, and that's what happened. I don't got beef with her, but it's like I'm not going to change my. I'm not going to change what I know what happened. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to change the facts of what happened. And there's other people that could vouch for this because they was on the phone call. They heard me tell the story and all of that before. I don't know why people are playing crazy. I can't believe y'all got us running about old lady in the basement and crackhead deputy. This don't got nothing to do with. This don't got nothing to do with UP. That's them. They want you to hate UP because they hate UP. What has UP done to you, Caleb? You gotta think of it like that. UP ain't done anything to you. She don't even know you. She's just crackhead lady in the basement. Well, a crackhead deputy. She the old lady in the basement. She ain't do nothing. They want you to think she the bad guy because they need a bad guy so they could be the good guy. That's a whole separate conversation, though. That don't got nothing to do with this. And then also, Gear said he don't recall me saying that. The key word is he don't recall. Listen, we not in court. We not in court. For a nigga to say I don't recall, that's some Hillary Clinton shit. This is not court. This is not Benghazi emails. I do not recall. I do not recall. You recall everything the fuck else. You sure and you assume on everything the fuck else, but now I'm telling the truth and you saying you don't recall. And then he said, let's go off everything John's saying is true so we can hold him to his words. Do the same thing to your partner too, though. Hello. If you do it to me, do it to them. Feel me? My memory might be a little fuzzy, but ain't no lying in me. You feel me? Ain't no lying in me. That's the thing. That's why you gotta listen. You gotta listen. You ain't gonna catch me. You're just wasting your time, but you gotta listen. I even put up an upload that shows. She said, "Oh, John didn't want to get down because it was down to his last people." Did you hear the upload on my community wall? Did it sound like it got to the end of my people and I was just so nervous and da 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 da? Did it sound like that? I put up the upload before I went live. It's a minute long. It's on my community wall. It's Mr. Warner's own words. Stand. Yo, let's let this shit go. Da 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 da. And me talking back with her. It wasn't no, oh, it's John's people left, so let's leave it alone. Let's be quiet. Do that even make sense? Imagine if that was fucking true. For the dummies out there, the slow ones in the background, like you like to say, right? Imagine if that was true, that we got down to the bottom of the list and it was only John's people left. And John said, we're going to leave this shit alone. And I just buried it. After I sent Gears the list, too. Gears said I sent him one of the final lists, according to him, right? So I sent him one of the final lists. Only my people was on it. And I just wanted to dead it and let it go. Everybody went for it. I said, nah, it's over because it's getting too close to home, the investigation. And I just dubbed the investigation for everybody. So everybody, investigation over, unsolved. And everybody just said, okay, okay, boss. Okay, daddy, boss. And they just agreed to it. Does that make sense? Because that's the way they're trying to paint it. You know what I'm saying? And then this whole divide with Uni, you know it's funny? I accused Uni all my life. I don't know if Uni remembers that shit, but I remember when the time they was talking about some troll shit, and I even said I came in the chat, I said, Uni, you don't remember I accused you of that? She said, nah, it was this. And maybe she was right for that situation. But there was a time where I did accuse Uni because I didn't know who the baby troll was, and she was friends with Bam, and I accused her of giving the information to Bam because she had the wrench. I did do that. I did do that. That's a fact. I'm not gonna deny something that's a fact. That's something that happened. Don't mean I don't love her. That shit been happened. You know what I'm saying? But it happened. I accused everybody. And then they try to say I accused Joy. Yo, listen, I had to go all the way in my chat to that fucking message just to look at some minuscule shit. I said some shit like, yo, look at this screenshot. It could be either be Joy or Jen. And then we just disclaimed it right then and there in the second. We just said, you know what? Nah, it's not her. Simple. It was 1, 2, 3. But she tries to cherry pick that shit and make it seem like something. So I had to go back, record the context of what we were talking about, and I will upload it later. So you can see how minuscule it was for her to bring up me accusing Joy. You know what I'm saying? And then she puts up that screenshot to make it right. But when you hear what's said, and then also the video scrolling up and down, you're gonna be like, this shit is fucking stupid. He really didn't accuse her at all. You know what I'm saying? And you're gonna see it for yourself. She made me go all the way to that date, get mad screenshots plus extras, plus extras. I done found some shit in there that'll make you be like, damn, she can't even believe she said that. You know what I'm saying? Talking about her own people, shit that I don't even remember. Shit that I don't even remember. I'm looking at it like, damn, you said that about her. Not the homie. Not the homie. You didn't say that about the homie, nothing. But you did, because I screenshotted it. You know what I'm saying? She want me to put out all these old messages for what? It's gonna make her look crazy, but she keep lying on me. I keep going to what she talking about, and it keeps showing that she lying. Took man screenshots. I even found the video that they was looking for. All of that. I wish I had time to hit LTG panel today. Nobody added me. No, nothing. I was actually in the middle of looking for that shit when that happened. For me, so um. None he acting slow, John. Get off the knees. Nah, it sounded like y'all got into an argument with John Frank. That had 80. That lady has over 80 accounts. So we seen at least 10 of them. Fuck you, mean she ain't did anything. She ain't did nothing to you. She ain't did nothing to Kayla. That's what I'm saying. Y'all motherfuckers got problems with people that y'all don't even know. That's what I'm saying. Y'all like the old me. You just following. I'm not following no more. You feel me? I'm not following no more. These people, they ain't did shit to me for me to have a problem with them. And then, like I told you, I always had a problem with people, not off the strength that people had a problem with John. If you had a problem with Mr. Warner and I was in the panel and you said something about her, I'd check you right there on the spot. But it wasn't my issue, it was Mr. Warner's issues. People didn't like her. Well, that's an example. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that's how it went. Feel me? But people don't got no issues with me. They got issues of the people I fuck with or who I defend or who I blindly defend. I ain't doing that shit no more. And I don't suggest y'all do it either. You feel me? I don't suggest y'all do it either. Put Go with what makes sense and what is truthful. You feel me? Go with logical, truthful, substantial, and all of that. Don't go with like John was going like. I'm keeping it real with you. What beef do y'all have with UP? Think about it. You got no real issues with her. They want you to think that so y'all can keep this shit going. You don't understand that these people were willing to cheer me on and be nice to me as long as I was coming at UP. Don't that shit seem weird to y'all? Why is that only weird to me? That's all I want to know. Why does that just seem weird to me and not weird to y'all? Why I got my nuts snatched and all of that? Because I ain't disrespect the old lady and I'm not supposed to. But why if I would have did it, they would have cheered me on and been so supportive of me and acted like I was the realest dude in the world. Why? You gonna tell me that's not fake? Nah, listen, I don't want you to be a follower. I'm just keeping it real. Listen, this channel is not for the followers. This channel is not for glazers. This channel is for people that tell people when they're wrong and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? It's reciprocal. Ain't nobody better than the other over here. Ain't nobody gonna think they bigger than the other over here. It don't work like that's how it work over there and over there and over there. I'm tired of the fake shit. I'm just tired of the fake shit. We never heard supported too. If we weren't independent thinkers, would we be here, John? I don't know. I don't know. I had to force my point too strong. I have zero beef with anybody, but my spirit can't. I can't see because of the thing, the dollar sign in the way. That's what I'm saying. Like, have problems with people because you actually don't like them, or you don't like their style, or you really is something about them really just doesn't resonate with you. But not off the strength of somebody else don't like them. That shit don't make no sense to me no more. Shit, trust me, you don't want to be that type of dummy head because the shit ain't reciprocal at all, at all. Everything you despise, that lady has done. Yeah, but so has everybody over here. These motherfuckers accepted that girl. You gonna tell me that girl ain't worse? I don't hear y'all coming in my chat talking about that girl. You get it? Cause y'all know that that's what these because they're rolling with y'all peoples. You get me? I see it all for what it is, bro. A lot of y'all can't stand on what y'all really want to stand on because y'all afraid of the crowd. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all afraid what people gonna tell y'all. Sometimes y'all know what the truth is, and y'all won't say. Y'all won't keep the same energy that y'all keep with everybody else with the people y'all like. That's the problem. That's the problem right there. If y'all kept the same energy with everybody the right way, everybody will respect it. But it's like certain people, yeah, know what to say to certain people. You can tell them, you keep it real with them. But other people, you wouldn't dare say that to them. You wouldn't even complain to them because they flip on you in 1 second. And it's been proven. It's been proven on here. Sounds like a John problem. Step back and look at the whole situation objectively. That's how you. That's all I'm saying. And I'm not telling you to like her, not like or look at the situation. I'm talking about in general. In general. In general. This don't even got nothing to do with her. I'm just saying in general. It's just we shouldn't be like that. I try not to talk about people you support, but sometimes you make it impossible. Hello. Hold on. All right. Well, I wish I went to LTG's panel so I wouldn't have had to do this live. It would have been way easier. And if she goes live again, tell her to uh let me know some way somehow. Especially if them two tricksters is gonna be in the building, so I could be there. I don't want them both to be there and me not be there to defend myself. Cause that was some bullshit. I don't know how they had that much airplay and nobody hit me up and say, yo, go to LTGs, they waiting for you. They look nothing. I ain't get a damn hit up for nothing. but not still didn't get a hit up for nothing. UPS hurt a lot of people. I'm sure Nina has too, just like you have. Yeah, but I'm saying, I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't put everybody in the same category. But I guess we want to put us all in the same category. I just don't respect it. You know what I'm saying? I see it for what it really is. Everybody want to play dumb is your life. I look in one mirror and I see myself. You gotta look in the mirror and see yourself. And if you happy with that, then you happy with that. But shit, not I. Not I. Get off your knees and concentrate on the creativity. See his comments like that. Get off your knees. Right? Look, Slim's face just turned mad sour when she heard me say that. At least be friends. You feel me? It's just certain ways you just don't talk to people, but that's how y'all do. That's how y'all do. But then when I say something back, John's in the wrong. But how is that okay universally? You know what I'm saying? Like, get off your knees. And then hold on, they wrote it again earlier. Hold on. John, get off the knees. You sound like Vonnie and them. Leave Slim out of this. Nah, I'm saying that's my girl. We looking like my girl is looking at the shit for what it is. She's from the outside looking in, right? You supposed to be my friend, and you telling me to get off my knees. And she made a sour face. And that further made me feel how I felt. Like, yeah, why would she say that to me? How is that cool? Have you ever told them other people to get off their knees? No. You only talk to me like that. Why? Because it's comfortable. This is what I keep saying. It's comfortable to come tell me this shit. But if you ever said half of this shit to the people over there, guess how quick they would flip on you on their panel? John wouldn't. But guess how quick they would flip on you? Them same people that is mutual respect all around the board. We're not mutually treated. All I'm saying is get off your knees sounds kind of awkward. You know what I'm saying? Or whatever that shit is. That's disrespect. That's disrespect, fam. You might not know it, but where I'm from, that's disrespect. You don't even talk to people like that. Why you on your knees? Yeah, like why you even doing that? Like, you know what I'm saying? People don't see. Oh shit! You got another one? I just had one somewhere. Yeah. Oh. All right. All right. So Nanya, before I end the live, do you remember me telling the baby troll story when it came to Trey's daughter? Because if you don't remember it, nobody gonna remember it. I'm gonna have to go find the video and play it, and then you're gonna have to hear me say it at that time and date, and be like, "Oh shit, John said it out loud. We just didn't remember." Oh yeah, now I remember. It could be one of those situations. Bonnie, you are slow as fuck. Why the fuck would you ever think I'm panicking? Can you hear me now? Why what am I panicking about? Yo, you can't read. You should be panicking. Like what the fuck? With your dumb ass. I don't even know why I explain shit to you because you make me feel dumb. When I gotta explain it way and break it down like that, like yo, you make me feel dumb, Vonnie. For real. Yeah. Yo, Vonnie's mad fucking dumb. What am I panicking about? I'm not the baby troll. I got them saying it plenty of times that I'm not the fucking baby troll. None of they people believe I'm the fucking baby troll. Vonnie, it's just you because you're stupid. It's not my fault you're stupid. You a product of your environment. Blame the educational system in your neighborhood or something. You feel me? Be mad at them. Be mad at the school. Be mad at your mother. You know what I'm saying? You can't read. You should be mad at a lot of things, bro. Not John. Feel me? Motherfucker that can't read causes so much terror. You feel me? Like they should put that in the YouTube guidelines. Like it don't matter if you 18 and up. You should know how to read before you come on here. The fuck? Oh my god. And then she had to admit, see, I was a friend to her too. When I thought she had a coke habit, like a drug habit, I hit her up and I said, "Yo, I think you got a drug habit. You should, you know, people are talking." That's a good friend. I ain't throw it in her face when I was mad at her. When she going through the shit, John hit her up and said, "Hey, let's fix this." That's a good friend. That these people try to make me out to be a bad guy, but they don't see how real I am. Only a real motherfucker gonna tell you, "Well, yo, you sound like this." And then what happened? I said it to her, and then later on, everybody we were still cool when I said it to her. Then later on, everybody started making fun of her because from the time that we was cool to the time that we was beefing, and towards the end, she was still sniffling and shit. So, and then she said, "You see, it's summer now. I ain't doing it no more, right?" You probably ran out of fucking money, bitch. That's, yeah. Her back fell in the pond. That bitch. She gotta dry her cigarettes in the sun. She outside in a pair of sketches with some wet cigarettes. Yo, she could get cigarettes for like, yo, don't she? Yo, VA, they got mad Indian reservations out there. Yo, she get them packs for like $3. No wonder they look like that. Yo, them shits don't even got the filter on the Bonnie. They don't got the sticker, the stamp, none of that shit, bitch. No wonder them shits look wet. They probably fresh. She probably smokes fresh cigarettes. Yo, oh my god. Can we see Vonnie at the Indian reservation picking up cigarettes at the cigarette concert or festival? All right, y'all. Let me get off here. I'll probably come back later. Um, I forgot whatever questions they asked from me. But look, I'm not protecting Bam, nor do I want no problems with Bam. I don't even bring this shit up because when I brought it up last time, nobody gave a fuck. So me bringing it up now, why would y'all give a fuck? What's the difference now? Y'all want to take the blame off Mr. Warner. That's it. And I don't even think she the baby troll. I don't know if Bam's the baby troll right now. I claimed her to be the one from Trey's daughter. Point blank period. That's it. Feel me? Simple. All right. Other than that, I catch you on the rebound. I got more stuff to put up, but I don't know if I want to put it up. But I might. Who knows? If I find time to do the little edits and put the shits together, because I got to edit some shit. People were texting me when I'm listening, when I'm recording these videos. And what happened was, like, the shit is at the top. Like, other people's name is at the top of the video. I got to edit screenshots so other people's names won't be in it or other people's stuff won't get out. So, but I got at least like 30, 40 things right there sitting there in the gallery. Just because old motherfucker over there want to lie on me. And I already posted up one of them. And you lucky I ain't have the time to post your voice up on the same video. Because what I should have did was went to LTG video, got you saying the lie that you told, and then played it with what you said at the actual time when it happened. You feel me? Because you want to convince people that, Oh, it got down to John's people, and John got nervous, and John was scared. Ain't nobody scared. And bro, yo, listen, you got Glib on your side. Go ask Glib if anybody on my side is a baby troll or even could be guilty of it. You feel me? Like, why would I accuse any of my fucking people? And then on top of that, when obviously they're gonna be the last ones you get up to because I never accused them. Of course, they were gonna be the last 10. Period. I would have went through all the gears and straight drop and Mr. Warner's peoples before I went through my peoples. It's crazy because I didn't even think for a second it was my peoples at all. Feel me? So that's just the obvious. That's just the obvious. And then when they tell you the story that it only got down to my people and then I got nervous, I'm telling you that is a motherfucking lie. And do they want to stand on that? Or do they want to put money on that? Do they want to put money that the last people were my people? And when I say my people, my 10 people, and not a lot of your motherfucking people that y'all fuck with. And after what happened with bums and how treacherous that shit got, I just said, shit, we keep accusing people. Everybody's like, they can't take it. Everybody can't take it. Everybody treating me like I'm the ultimate bad guy for blaming them or even thinking it was them for a half a second. Even if I end up proving them not to be the person, they were still getting mad. So think about it like that. That's how I was thinking about it when I got to the final people, and it was just straight drops fucking people left. You feel me? That's how I felt. Never thought it was gonna be my people. And then also factor in that I thought somebody could have did some blocking shit. It could have been the person, somebody imitated account person. These niggas is treacherous, bro. I didn't see somebody be a troll. Matter of fact, I'll give you the example right here. Taylor made. One time these people made a troll page, pretended to be her friend for a whole fucking year straight and then just did the ooh wop on her at the last minute, deleted everything, da 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 da, da like got Mason trusted with her, all of that shit. They played the role for a whole fucking year, a whole fucking year, a whole fucking year. So yeah, there's people that got crazy long games. Not me, not I. I don't know if that's the fake Karen or the real Karen, but if that's a fake page and somebody's trolling her, can y'all block it so that way nobody causes confusion under her name? That's an old school trick. Got a wrench and block the channel holder. Like, make sure that's really her channel and not somebody trolling trying to start trouble under her screen name. Well, I don't know that. None of you could check for. Oh, it is her. All right, my bad. Nah, I just didn't want nobody to come in here under trying to pretend to be you and cause confusion. That's it. Um, I was about to end it like in 2 minutes. Is there anything you want to add to this, like in regards to anything I said? Because I was just going to end it. Or do you have a piece of information to, you know, add to the thing? Yeah, I'm just gonna give her a sec to answer that. Yeah, nah, only because I was really about to end it right before you came in. I was just gonna end it. So now that I seen you, I ain't know if you wanted to say something real quick, because that was just my intentions of ending it. That's all. I don't got nothing else to say, and I'm not really trying to be divisive with the other people. Oh, I got you, I got you, I got you. Just watch the replay. But basically, you know what I'm saying? To end in conclusion, it is what it is. I don't know how else they're gonna try to blame it on me now. You know what I'm saying? But basically, let's come to the conclusion. I'm not the baby troll, not protecting the baby troll. Deep down in their soul, they know that. You know what I'm saying? So, what's left? What are they gonna say? John says Bam is the baby troll of one troll. That's all they're gonna say, and that's how I feel. And I think that they were a part of the conversation. I don't know how they don't know this. If they was on the fuck, one of them had to be on the fucking phone call. I wish Carla was. Carla could probably refresh my memory, or Rocket. But I know for sure it was me, Rocket, and I think Bam. I don't know. I don't know, bro. I don't really remember. If I find the old video, I just put it out. But I'm not gonna put that on her unless I know for a fact it was her. Feel me? And this one, I do. And I ain't feel like arguing with her about it. All right, so I'm out.